There is a YouTube channel called Gino TC, and Gino he plays various games. Among them, he plays Amorphous Plus, and I believe this, and he's doing like it like a Let's Play kind of thing. So I believe in some way he is the number one Amorphous Plus content creator. He has recently uploaded this video where he has 3 hours of speedrunning attempts, and we will be analyzing some of it. He used to have the third place in 50% glitchless, but the third place has been taken by Swerve, and now he's looking to take it back. It has been interesting to see the progress he has made throughout this video. You can see that he's starting out with getting pacifist and bumping into some things, though he has realized that bumping into things and getting accident prone, it takes a long time. So it's often not so relevant unless you really go for it. Uh, I love how he's going for the horror strategy. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but it's very cool if it happens. So it's wonderful to see. I will not be commentating on all of the video because then it will take a long time. But instead find some things to comment on. At the start of every run, he also goes for Blade Master, which you get if you do 10 consecutive combo swings. And it's so sorry for talking exactly when you died. You did very well before that. Um, and it's been interesting to see throughout these 3 hours that his comboing ability increases a lot. So now he's going for like trickier combos, and he's getting Blade Master easier than at the beginning of the video. The strategy he has ended up with is to first go for a bounty run where you get a lot of points and you survive a long time, and then also you unlock a lot of glucose so that your hardcore mode will be better. And what was it I wanted to say? There's stuff happening. Um, it's friendly, which is nice. It's interesting to see how the strategies change depending on how fast your run is. If you're going for world record, then I would recommend that to reset if your first spawn is not a clutter. But that's so annoying to do, so it takes a long time. So if you're say going for third place, for example, then I think it's good to just play the game regardless of what your first spawn is. It doesn't matter so much. So I think this situation, there's not so much to do really. But like you're doing a swing and then from the side, the Frosty is here. Um, I think that this is just a case of panic really. If you went top, if you went, oh, I can draw now. Like he's going this way. If he instead went this way, then it would be much safer. The Frosty would curve around, and then the fossil might even like charge into the edge of the screen, out of screen maybe, something like that. So I think this death is mostly just a case of panic. And it does actually get the horror. Now it just has to execute, and by execute I mean execute the horror. Um, which is not so easy. You have to turn towards his backside. So you can see that, oh, he's like leading it around in a circle. If he made the circle smaller, then he would be able to like if let's try out the drawing again. When he's moving in like this circle, it's a big circle, so the horror just follows him, and you get into the same position. If you instead like move in a small circle, then the horror will move in a slightly larger circle, and then you have gain some space. So when you like And it's the same with amalgam and other enemies. Uh, because you're close to dying, you end up moving in a very wide circle, and that makes it easier for the enemy to follow. So you have to at some point take the risk and like cut your circle down. Um, and then you can get behind the horror or the amalgam, and then you can make some space and be safe. Yeah, like that almost. Just without the biter, like curving around like that, and it gets some space. And then as we get more and more comfortable with the enemies, well, as long as we as we get better at predicting how they move, and we can make the circle you move in even smaller. Ah, and here we have the amalgam. Let's see how he handles it. Let's watch one more time. He has a clutter on him already, but it's fallen off. Ah, that's a good, yeah. That you look at this. So, in this situation, he likes take a sharp turn. If he was very afraid of the amalgam, then maybe he would like try to pull away and then move in a big circle, and then the amalgam would follow in the same circle. But instead he's moving like this, and the amalgam has no cannot follow. So it manages to make some space that way. Um, and he dodges the projectile, and he takes a swing. This is like he could be further behind, right? This at this point he's like halfway to the right of the amalgam. Like if the amalgam is moving in this direction, and he's like, oh, not like that. He's like at 45 degrees, and then so he's almost at the safe spot. You can imagine the amalgam will move in like this circle. If he moves to this, no, not be quite like that. Like the amalgam, like if he were to move behind like this, then he would have a lot of time to swing at the amalgam and be safe. Maybe you can even move like this and then swing towards the incoming multi. Um, because the line he takes here is very good. The line he takes here is very good, but then he turns around and swings. And let's see, is it safe enough? It was safe enough. That's very good. And then he moves towards the backside again. That's excellent. So he has time to make a swing, and he's in a safe spot. Like even if the swing didn't connect somehow, he would still be safe. The amalgam would turn around and then come after him, but he would be able to run away in time. So since he's like moving towards, like, oh, it's so nice. I love the amalgam for this because it's all about like moving towards its backside. Like because he's taking such a sharp turn, then he can fight the amalgam very efficiently. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this time he has met several amalgams in this video, and they have been a bit of a bane of his existence. But this time it was very nicely dealt with. Oh, let's see if he survives this melting. I think he does. Yes, very good. Very good. And there's a second amalgam. Let's see if he. Yeah, oh, so look at this. Once again, he takes the initial swing, which is good, and then he moves. He takes a sharp turn around. This is very good. But then he goes very far away. Well, now that he's here, he's not in a safe place. Maybe he could do one swing from here. Yeah, I think he can do one swing from here, but like it would be better to move better to continue moving behind the amalgam, and so that if you are actually behind the amalgam, then you can do like multiple swings safely. He takes a sharp turn like several. He keeps like taking a sharp turn, but then making distance afterwards. So after this swing, he takes a sharp turn around the amalgam. Yeah, yeah, very good. But then he makes a lot of distance, so that the amalgam has a chance to get at him again. Takes a swing. It does not hit the amalgam. That's okay. He has no time to be thinking about jackpot, and he bumps into the small amalgam. And yeah, I was not in a safe place. So that's much of what fighting amalgam is about. You want to take these sharp turns, like this one, very good. Except it hits the small one. Let's see, we have a better. Yeah, yeah, like this one. Oh, you can see this sharp turn, very good. Running away is not so good. Then you make space, and if there is space, then the amalgam manages to turn and can catch up with you. In this situation, he gets frozen, and it's a bit hard to see, but you can see that it takes a time. It takes a while for him to start wiggling. You can hear he's wiggling. If you have the audio, you can hear the wiggling. But it takes some time for it to start. It might be that he has the same problem I had some time ago, that in order to wiggle, you first need to put your mouse exactly onto the person, and then you can go up and down. It's so often that you're moving around, the mouse is not on top of the character, and then as soon as you get frozen, you start wiggling, but then it's very difficult to place your mouse correctly. So you have to first place it correctly and then you wiggle. It's very important actually, especially with lower mouse sensitivity, but also in general, it's important to first move the mouse onto your character and then start wiggling. But it does get out. His wiggle is very good, just took a bit of time to get started. There are many situations here where it could be swinging a sword, but it doesn't. And I think that's it's such a common uh, it's such a common problem for so many people that you have to realize if you at this point if he swings this direction, his swing will be I don't know, something like this. There's nothing to lose from taking this swing. Like he could hit a fossil jumping into the swing. Maybe the ink is fast enough. He could very easily hit a sticky. I think this radius I drew is a bit short. And if he doesn't hit one of them, that's fine. It doesn't lose anything by taking this swing. Like later on, so instead he runs away, which is very relatable. There's a lot of stuff happening. And then this situation again, there's nothing to lose from taking this swing. There are some enemies which you have to be very aware of that you do not want to swing at, like torches and grinders, and in certain situations melties or sharks. But you have to assess the situation and see that in this situation, every enemy is something you can swing at. And in this situation, there's nothing to lose. If you swing towards the Inky will not be able to get to you. If you swing at these fossils, they will be knocked aside, they will not be able to get at you. So I think it's important um, it's very difficult, of course, because it's a very stressful game. It's very hectic. But when he's running around now, the clutter projectile is something to dodge. But apart from that, nothing has really attacked him. The fossils have been busy either in goop or in ink, or oil or whatever it is. Now it's going for pushing out the clutter, which is a good thing. While he's pushing out the clutter, he could turn around and swing at the fossil. You'll still be pushing the clutter, even if you turn around and swing at something else. But of course, it's hard to see in the moment. I think out of worry for the fossil, because it's getting dangerously close, he has to go left, and he loses the clutter, so to speak. And of course, sliding is in oil is especially stressful. Oh, and he bumps, and it turns out okay. So that's a lucky thing. And in this situation again, there's nothing to lose from taking a swing. Like if you swing here, then there's a small chance that the clutter projectile gets through, like right after a swing is completed, but or is done. But most likely you will kill the projectile, and you will hit the fossils, which will be knocked aside, and they will be unable to attack you. The bite risk may be an issue, but if you like take this swing and then move left, there's nothing to be afraid of. And this situation again, just by being here, he pushes the clutter out, which means he could be also swinging towards the biter. But he deals with one problem at a time, which is of course a very good strategy. He pushes the clutter out, the biter is dodged, and then in this situation again, he could like take a swing at this fossil or at the biter. There are many possibilities for taking swings, really. But it's of course hard to see because you're also thinking about this melty. There are three fossils to think about. But I think like as a shortcut for your brain, you should think that okay, this melty is far away. I have time to do at least one thing, one swing, and then think about it later. And the same with like the back fossil, for example. You can take one swing and it will not be able to reach you in that one swing. Going towards the edge is a good strategy because fossils are very easy to, it's very easy to make them jump off the edge. Maybe that's happening now. Yeah, one of them is lost to the edge. Very good. Using the edge is very important. And then the other one almost goes off screen, but not quite. But like this is very typical, and you see it all the time. Not just Gino, of course. Gino is better than most, I think. But you see it so much that there are many opportunities to swing yourself that people don't take. And it does get a jackpot finally. Congratulations! I did not get a jackpot during the NSG event, even though I tried to remember it many times. It's so easy to forget. Now he's taking many swings. This is actually a good example of what you should be doing. Like, you can take it from this point. He's making some distance, turning around, swinging, because it's safe. And then he swings again, and like, a projectile gets through, which is a shame. Most of the time you are safe from projectiles just by repeatedly swinging your sword. Not this time. And then a new fossil comes, it takes a swing at it, which is very good. The other two fossils are not a danger yet. And then the two fossils are here, and it takes a swing at one of them because the other one is hunkering down. It's not a danger yet. Oh, maybe it was a danger. Oh, okay, no, it worked out. It worked out, so it takes a swing at that one as well. It barely works, and it takes another swing. You can see that if you if you have a good timing on the swings like Gino is doing here, then you have time to do many swings before the threats reach you. You just have to be aware of how far away are the threats, how much time do I have time to take one more swing. This is a bit clutch, removing that one clutter baby before taking a swing. He does have a problem with clutters, as most people do. Uh, that's just how the game is, I think. At this point in the run, there are like 8 more awards or something that he needs to get, and it feels like a lot. Because at this point, you feel like you've done all that you can do, and you're wondering, like, how can I get more awards? But at this point, hidden progress is starting to catch up. He has gotten an award for killing multiple fossils. He's gotten an award for killing multiple sharks. He's gotten an award for dying 10 times. Like, there's a lot of hidden progress in this speedrun that catches up with you at some point. So I think at this time scale, when you're going for a third, for example, then you can, yeah, like accident prone, you can expect some awards to trickle in after a while if you have been vigilant at killing enemies. But not better if you have died sometimes. And at this point, there are only 4 awards left, and 4 awards is doable. Maybe like maybe you get the award for killing many inkies or something. I think at this point, he has 1 award left to get. He needs to get 1 more, and I think uh, yeah, I think it's nice to have like prepared a small list of awards you often can get in a situation like this. For example, he has the award for dying 10 times. He could buy the grenade and die 15 times more, or he could start to like run into random enemies and getting the award for dying in 10 different ways, maybe. It takes a bit of time, but you are guaranteed to have it happen in not very long, in not too long. You could also like going for kill breaks. He does not have kill breaks, I think. I think he is a bit stressed out. He checked like not long before this. He checked if he had remembered to get picky, so he's probably a bit stressed out about the whole situation. And he gets painted black as his final award. Another situation of having the hidden progress you make along the way go, pay off at the end of the run. You can see that with a time like this, you get multiple of these awards that you get for killing many different enemies, which is something you must take into consideration. Like if you are going for the world record, then you will not be getting these. So you have to like then you are required to like get a better combo and maybe more points or something. But if you are going for third place, as he's doing, then you should expect some of these. You could even start to think about like, okay, these are the ones that I'm prone to get. I'm not about to. You will not be able to kill 1,000 green gloopals, but you might be able to kill 10 sharks, right? So it's nice to remember, okay, maybe I should focus on sharks. If I focus on sharks along the run, then there is some benefit to be gained towards the end of the run because I'm likely to get the award for killing 10 sharks. Anyway, it's a good time regardless. Like most people who play, the vast majority of people who play this game does not get close to finishing the game, and he has not only has finished the game before, but now he's shown that he can get half of the awards in under 24 minutes, and of course his PB is much better than this. It's 17 something. I don't quite remember, but 17 minutes and something, which is very good. The third place right now is Serve at 12 minutes and something. So there's some minutes that have to be gained, but I think he can do it. It's a bit difficult, but I think he can do it.